Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Subsistence. It is so quiet on this side of the house, it's absolutely freaky. If we get unstuck, come over here to the work end. Hey, those things turned off. Woohoo! We're gonna make an electrical bench today and continue working on the skirting and the walls. Now, how much power did I need? Was it 650? It looks like 850. So we need 10, 12, 12. It is very quiet. That's weird that you can't see inside your inventory. Alright. It's our first major ticket item here. I'm going to take almost all of the mass and almost all of the power. We've got early in the morning 47 coming in. I'm just going to put one of those on. We'll get our electrical bench going. Let's see. It doesn't really fit in this room. Maybe if I move this bench over a little bit. It's going to be a small space, but at least it'll all be tucked away into things that we don't do every day. Oops. I'm trying to make sure it's somewhat straight. There we go. And then electrical. Oh, you know what? It covers that, doesn't it? So we don't want to cover the window. There we go. How's that? Our workshop is completo. That's pretty cool. We just need to put stuff in there now. And that's going to mean transferring. But we will let this power up. What is that stuff? That's the silicon. Alright. Wow, that really took the power down. We need more mass and power storage. I don't know what's going on outside, but oh, there he is. He's a brown bear. Alright, that's done, so we're not going to worry about that. We will grab these things. Take that, because we're going to go pick the garden first, I think. If those guys are behaving. We did some wood chopping at the end of yesterday. So we left it off kind of early in the day. I mean, early enough in the day that I could chop wood all day long pretty successfully. I'm more than a little bit concerned about these guys. Oh, I forgot to bring the water. I also have a rabbit. I don't know how he survived, but he survived. He's almost healthy again. It hurt, I can tell you that much. Water. Well, that's not very helpful. What are you doing under my window? Go away. Alright. Let's see here. What in the world? Do I not have... You know what? I actually think I need some more of these. So, let's do 2 more. I don't want to use up all my cordage. We'll come back and fill them. Of course, I just turned off the wood burner, so... There's one of them anyway. Alright, let's pick our vegetables finally. Yeah, I don't remember where I left the onions. Did I bring them? I don't know. The cotton is like especially slow. Alright, let's see what we have here. I did not bring the seeds. Oh boy. Well, I've got the carrots. I can plant those. Carrot seeds, there we go. Let's see here what I did. I have 4 potato seeds. Alright. Now he's worked his way around the house. Alright, onions, potatoes, and carrots. Yeah, I'll do that. Oops. As long as I have enough left over to cook with, I'm pretty good. Oh boy. You know what? The rabbit might like those. Yeah, you can eat all those. Alrighty. How you doing? You feeling better? Almost 100%? I think that bear's gonna have to go. 'Cause we have stuff to build. Alright, and that other can, there we go. Hey. So the rogues are over there, but they're shooting over there. Alright, fine. Potatoes. Onions. Alright, and that. There we go. They are really just being obnoxious today. One more of those. Now, of course, oops, that's already full. Of course, you don't have to do the fertilizer, but I like to do the fertilizer, especially when I'm trying to build up, at least build up some seeds, you know. Fertilizer, seeds. So now we have 6 potato seeds and 3 onions. And we'll just like slowly build that up over time. I don't know why the game is so quiet that you can hear my computer. Yeah. I foolishly put that fire out. Let me just do that. And do those. And I don't know if we're going to need an axe exactly. Alright, let's start working. I have a feeling this bear is going to have to be killed. You know what? Let's just do it because it'll save time. And there's a ammo box right there I want. I knew I was going to need that axe. There we go. Oh, 3 fats. Black bears aren't known for their fat giving. Ooh. Boo-hoo berries. You guys just mind your own business. I'm just looting. And then I forgot which key it was. I was looking at the base here from space, and it looks really odd from the map view. Do I have room for that? Just barely. cool. Being able to wash my hands, so cool. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I think this is the slow part, which is probably why I've been putting it off for so long. We need at least a couple of those. We'll make 3. But I think that might be a full one. I might not care too much if it's a full one. The one directly next to it is a full one. So sometimes it can look a little bit odd, you know, if it's not like the same. That looks fine. Yeah. Look at this little row of rocks right here. Just a little spattering of rocks there. Okay, pretty sure that's also going to be a half. The ones on the back, though, those are all 3 going to be full. This is a very tiny base, and it's weird because the skirting on the big base on the north lake, I think all of it is full size, and it's just weird to see it in the perspective of how much wood it took, and the fact that it's not like the best wood in the map. You know, it's all like 3 log trees, and yeah, it's not the best. Let's see if I can chop this. Oh, God almighty, really? By the time I get my axe worked out. We'll probably, if we have time, we'll run up north, or south, sorry, and get the stuff for the electrical bench. It takes a lot of work to get the 150 mass. 100 mass is not that hard. It's strangely not that hard, but definitely 150 is. Now, I have before in the past put skirting behind the stairs, and it caused a problem with getting through the door. And even if you do a landing, I think I even had a landing in front of that door. It was on the south base, and Beach Bum noticed what was wrong with it. I was confused as all get out. Let's see, I think that's going to be, you know what, let's find out ahead of time. Let me see if a half-length wall will work there. It certainly looks like it will. Go in there. It hangs above the ground a little bit, which is not actually a problem. I think that's fine. Okay, we'll do 1, 2, 3. We're running out of cordage, believe it or not. Even though it only takes 1 cordage for those half walls. But I've been wanting to do this so bad. It looks so weird when the house is on stilts, you know. And you just like, you want it to look nice, but it's extra wood that you don't really need to spend. Did I make enough of those? Yeah. Alright. Oh, that one went on wrong. I must have been on top of the stairs. There we go. Pretty paranoid about those roads over there. I wonder if I can see them from here. Oddly enough, maybe they're on the other side of that rock. I'd like to stay away from them if I can. Not that I couldn't use their help. I sure can. Okay, that's definitely a full wall. And that one's a full wall. And that one's a full wall. Alright. It's like looking in the neighbor's house. Can you access these from outside? No. Okay, good. I don't know if I necessarily need to do any metal work. What is that? Oh, is that the glass? Yeah, it comes through. That's weird. Alright. That needs to be higher. Let's go make a piece of fence. I don't want to do all of the fencing like right now because obviously I'm out of wood, but I think that one could probably use to have a fence on it. Rabbito, what do you think? Is that backwards? So the whole wall is backwards. There we go, there's the first one. I think it'll be alright. Maybe it should look nicer on the inside. But you can see we have these two here, so we'll continue that. And I don't know what we're gonna do with this. I have thought about putting in towers, but I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. Okay, let's put that there. Now this, that's a triangle, and so if I was going to go that way, I would have to put in a square one, move it that way, and then move it over half, right? Is this, I think that this one right here is actually a foundation. So we can pick this one up, put it there. Should I go that way one? And then turn? Does that make sense? I have enough for one more of those? I can actually make two more. Let's do two more. But then I need that angle again because I want to go that way. And that would work with a triangle there, I think. But it would be coming from right here, going that way. So if I put one, oops. Put one there. And then I want it to go on a triangle. So we have one here. It's all very concentratory stuff. That's too much of an angle. I want it to go like that. Except that I can't get in there. Because I'm too fat. Yeah, like half of a triangle. Let's see here. And then and then we would match that up. to there. Did that match? I think it locked onto there. And of course you can build right through trees and stuff, so that's not an issue. Let me put the next one here. I have a feeling that I am most definitely going to have to lift that up to this height and then use it. It would be more like applying skirting rather than applying a wall to the top. And then we'll go over one from there. Oh, crap. There we go. How's that line? I need to get on top of this. I need to be able to see my line. That's pretty good. It's gonna just barely do that. I had thought about going over to the rocks, but I don't think that's necessary. Well, maybe. I don't know. To save wood, it might be necessary, but why would we save wood? I don't think it's necessary. That's just a little tiny square piece in there, right? And this is like a half ceiling. I think so. If anything, I would want to lift it up, but I can't really match that. I've got a lot of overlapping stuff here that won't show at all, you know, once the parts are all in place. And I'm pretty sure that matches to that floor right there. What time is it? We really need to get going. Oh, here comes the rain. Alright, and I'm going to turn that around so it lines up. It doesn't line up with the interior floor, though. I guess it doesn't matter if the door is shut. We have a little light out here. I forgot all about it. We need to make another one, because this light goes in there. Alright. So we got that started as well. I kind of like this little jog in there. It's kind of neat. I might want to go like higher with this and build like an actual wall around there. I haven't decided. Like, I hadn't thought about building a wall around the entire lake, but it might be an idea. It might be a thing. Still need to make that glass door. I'll just eat that. Wow, that's a lot of cotton. Oh my gosh, look how thirsty I am. Freaking dying again. There we go. Alright. Let's see how the power looks. It's full power, that's good. That's cool. I'm so glad I did that. I wonder if we have a tiny cabinet that would be like thin. I don't know if that's thin. It would need to be thin, you know, to fit right there. How much is that again? 60 mass. Okay. Alright. It's kind of light, so I think we're going to make a run for it. And then I'll get all of this stuff together. Where's my base beacon? Oh. I always do that, don't I? And they're going to keep on shooting at wolves. And it's actually a bear, probably. Because if I remember correctly, that's a bear spawn behind that rock right there. Mr. Picklestein, it's just me. You can can just be snortery. Oh, there's some loots. This is what causes my problem with traveling. It's the loots. Oh, an apple. Apples are always worth stopping for. And since you don't know if there's going to be an apple in there, always try to stop. And a strawberry. You can have applesauce with strawberry. Apple strawberry sauce even. We ought to build a walkway between the two bases. And then over time I can add BCU extenders until both bases are on the same BCU. And then we'll have 40 or 50 solar panels for our one extra huge giganto base. Now there's a goal worth goaling towards. Just build a bridge and then slowly over time put in some BCU extenders. Now we need to check the pearls while we're there, so I need to remember that. Pearls, pearls, pearls. And I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, these aren't on, that's right. I forgot. Look at the turbines going. See, they look cool. You know, even if you're of a mind that they don't do much of anything, they do look really cool when they get going, you know. And they look even more awesome in a snowstorm. Okay, so this kind of stuff is the stuff that needs to go. We have 82 pearls. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. We need silicon. Okay. What's in the refinery? That is silicon. So there's our 48 crystal and our 36 phosphate, which is just absolutely screaming fantastic. Yep, and crystal, there we go, 59 total crystal. Super. I'm absolutely loving that amount. We have 29 pearls for fixing stuffs with, and probably don't need 82 pearls in there, but we'll take some of them. I'm pretty sure we need 150 mass for every one of these. And oops, and that information too is that we have 24 solar panels now. So even at sunset, we're getting 0.13 out of them. And 0.71 out of the wind turbines. So they are actually contributing quite a bit. This is only taking 37. So we are overpowering the BCU because we've got two fridges going. That's 22, 37 makes 58. We are not. We are actually making power right now. We're in the positive. No, it says 109. Oh yeah, that's right. There's two drills on the front porch. I forgot about them. That's what I was looking for. I remember thinking, I gotta turn the water on, and probably, yeah, we need to be able to power this base the way that I can power the base on the north. Oops, I need that light. The way I can power the base up north. But up north, I'm only running one of my fridges. I never run the refiner. I only run the 3 drills in one fridge. So, and everything is upgraded. This one has 4 drills and 2 fridges and a refiner, but the other 2 drills aren't on. So we are going to take some of this stuff and probably need half of that as well. I better save my apple and eat a liver. Livers are disgusting. Oh my god. Alright, we got the skirting all the way around the house. That's pretty cool. These jokers are still there, so it's not midnight yet. And let's see, depending on weather, we need to go up north and check the drills. And we need to work on that wall. But I haven't really decided if I want to wall in the whole pond or if I want to leave them entrance with a lot of claymores, because I have a lot of claymores. And now that they stack, I can carry them all home. Alright, you guys, I want to thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.